WGRC's Around the Valley is sponsored by Zook Septic Services, serving central Pennsylvania. Contact them for inspections, repairs, and system maintenance needs at 570-837-1466 or at zookseptic.com.
This is our area where we create our bath bombs, our bubble scoops, anything like that. So, like I said, our son-in-law does most of this, or Beth, and they were busy. So we've got some bubble bombs.
Oh, yeah.
We have a lady that loves this color, this scent, so she'll literally buy a whole batch. So we've got all of those that we made, and then we're getting ready for Easter with the bath bombs that you color.
Yes.
The kids
That's a
color.
great
So
idea.
we have flowers. We've got little bunny butts.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
What else did he make? Yeah, he made bunnies.
Aww,
And I
love
think
that.
that's all I see.
Such a good idea.
Yeah, and we try not to waste anything. So even when they're working over here and they're, making it, of course you're gonna have little pieces that fall apart or don't work. So we'll collect them and we keep them, and then we give them to kids when they come in, and they can just sprinkle that in their tub.
That's
so.
very nice. Very cool. Very
Yeah.
cool. So can people do special orders if they want specific things?
Yeah, we do that. We do like bridal shower favors. We do we do wholesale accounts. So when we made our soap before, there's 7 oils in our soap. So we would take and we would make 7 batches. So we would take 7 pots and mix 7 coconut oil, weigh 7 olive oil, weigh 7 palm oil. Do that 7 times. And you can imagine the time that it would take to do that. So now we have Bertha. And Bertha was designed by an engineer friend of ours and handmade by Amish people up in Belleville.
Okay.
And they made it special for us, and it holds, I'll show it to you then, it holds our recipe for all of our oils and keeps it at a temperature for us to make soap.
Oh, wow.
And it also holds the sodium hydroxide in the center thing.
Easier.
So much. So we took what used to be like an 8-ish or even more hour process into 3 or 4 hours.
Wow.
If even that, if she's moving. Yeah.
So all your oils, they're all in together instead of having to do all separate.
Instead of weighing each one out separate. So our son-in-law fills Bertha the tank.
Yep.
And it can keep, how many batches in there, Beth? 18 batches of soap in Bertha.
Okay.
And we joked when we got Bertha made, and we're like, oh, we're never gonna, that's way overkill. But now we're like, oh, we gotta fill that thing again.
Yeah, business has a way of doing that.
Yeah.
Really well.
A lot of great products here. Do you have a favorite that you like to make?
That I like to make. Soap.
So
Soap is my thing. I love to make the soap. It's creative. A lot of times when I'm making the soap can seize on you, depending on like what essential oil you're using, what the temperature is like. So that means when you're mixing it, and I was going to make one. I have everything ready.
Okay.
It can seize on you, and that means it just gets really hard and really, you're like taking it out of your pot and pushing it into your mold, and the colors are not what you thought it was going to be. And there are so many times that I'm like, this is ruined. So I'm just like, Jesus, you are the only one that can make this soap pretty. And some of the times, how about it? Some of the times,
Pretty soap she makes.
it is like the prettiest soap.
cool.
That we'll cut it because you never know what that's going to look like. And I have one ready for us to cut also.
Oh, good.
So you can see the top, but you never know what the middle is going to look like until you cut it, If it's thick like that and you're pushing it in, you could have air bubbles in there. You could have, it could just look terrible. But sometimes they're the coolest looking
It's kind of
ones.
the fun of it, too.
Yeah. So for me, that's what I like to do.
It's like one giant bar right now.
Yeah.
Do this. Some of them are softer than others. Try not to get too many fingerprints in them. Or indents, that is. So put it on here flat.
Okay.
And just a gentle, steady push. This is gonna cut right through until the bar here hits the wires.
All right.
I'm glad it has the guide there
So much faster.
to keep it straight. You try to keep the same amount of soap on both sides, or if it's good enough, it'll be like just shaving both sides lightly, push it straight through.
All right.
And there's one more step to this process.
So this is our oils.
Okay.
Now, this is our sodium hydroxide lye. You cannot make soap without sodium hydroxide and oil. Okay, the two of those mixed together begin a process called saponification, and that's what makes the soap. It's kind of like water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen.
Yes.
You can't take one and have oxygen, or take one and mix it with something else to make oxygen.
Right.
You must have those two things. So that's what soap is made out of. So anything that's commercially made that says bath bar, beauty bar, is detergent based, not natural. Okay, that's a big deal. Anytime anybody comes in here with any kind of skin issue, we're always like, what are you washing with? That is the number one thing. What are you washing with? Detergents are good for your clothes and your dishes, but not your skin. So whichever one wants to go first, go
ahead.
Closer.
Okay.
Okay. Right. But it's already starting to get a little thick.
I see that.
You see that? Yep. So we'll check for a trace. So a dollop or a quick squirt of this into there.
A glue glue.
A glue glue?
Yeah. And there's that. Fine. You'll see why. It's
Okay.
good. And then you'll probably need a little bit more there. Let's straighten it up a little bit. Yeah, let's put a little bit of that in. So there you go. The whole thing. Just
The whole thing.
The whole thing. And then we're going to take this.
How fun is that?
Yeah.
That is awesome. And so then that will set overnight?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That'll sit in the cabinet overnight. Now, because we only did one, usually our soap maker, well, all the time, when our soap maker comes in, she fills that all up. She'll do all 9 trays.
Oh, wow.
She'll make 9. And with 9 being in there, it generates a lot of heat.
Yeah.
And so therefore, it'll come to a gel stage. We only got 1, so I'm going to have to let that sit a couple weeks to let it cure.
Oh, wow. The
Yeah,
difference.
because it's not going to generate heat.
Right.
Hardly, because we only got 1 in there. But
Right.
it's okay. It'll be ready in summertime, late spring, and it'll be great. So
Hey, we so appreciate being able to hang out here. Some all-natural products, which apparently are better for you, skincare products. So
much
looking
better.
forward to trying some of the things out that I got. Of course, Dottie will probably steal
She
them,
will
and
love
Sophia.
It. Yes.
Well, stay tuned and keep watching until the end. You'll have the information on how to contact Shade Mountain Naturals. Again, a great place here, spot outside of Lewistown. If you have an idea for Around the Valley, be sure to send it to us via email.
Morning show at WGRC.com.
We're looking for those crafts, hobbies, or occupations that you would like to teach or show us. And who knows, when you submit one, next time we may just see you around the valley. All right, are you done shopping? Like, can we go?
I may want a few extra things, just
All right,
a
look,
few.
you got 5 minutes. I'm going to the
Okay,
van.
I'll hurry up.